Okay, guess what? I got a new Stampede Traxxas truck. It's four-wheel drive. The reason I got it, actually, even. But if you can tell, you guys can't really tell, I guess. But the front end here, it's kind of low. I mean, when you back up and you turn, the front, it scrapes the ground. So I'm just gonna move these shocks to the tallest point I can and try that. Otherwise, there's a couple other things I can do. But it's got no clips on the body. It's just one quick, I guess it's kind of a clip, but anyways, let's get started. I got a set of screwdrivers here. It's got big and small heads. So I don't need them though, because it's an Allen, and probably one of the Allens that came with the kit, with the truck. Makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. We're gonna start off with this truck, and then we got another truck, or the old truck. If you remember the last video, the motor went out on it. So see how much that shock does? And now, I'm just gonna look here. It'd have to be in this one. It might have to be in this one. I don't even know if it's supposed to go in this one actually, but never mind. I guess it can't change those holes. So I will change the other option I had, which is over here. Let's see. We'll see if this gets us where we need it. If not, we'll have to open the other package too and see what we need out of there, but I'm going to do a little bit of trial and error here. I guess that's all we're doing today, basically. So I'm going to break these two thick ones off and take these old, you guys can't really see, right here, these black bars right there. I'll take them off on each side, and then I'll put this thicker one on, see if you can see how much thicker that is than the old one. I do not know if you guys can see this very well or not. Yeah. Anyways, this one's twice the size almost as that other one. So I'll put that on, and if that doesn't raise it up enough, then I might have to put them on or something else. I guess I'll keep it at this angle so you guys can see it better. Just gotta pull this plastic piece and push it on. See, now it sits up a little higher. And well, it's helped. Definitely some. And I think putting these back in there with it would be too much. I got a couple more different sizes. I got a really thin one and then another kind of middle of the road one here. Thinking about this one. Either that or just trying it the way it is. The back's good, so I'm not worried about that. Well, I think I'm gonna try it like that. I guess that's probably all for this truck. Now, the time for this truck. The one that had the motor here burn up. And I got a brand new one. For this Traxxas Stampede, the part number's 3785. It's a Titan 12 T550 motor. They almost haven't even changed the wrap at all. Like, I'll show you that here in a minute when I get that apart. But now we gotta take, we're gonna take this cover off here, and then I can replace the motor, hopefully. So let's get started. And before we do anything else, I'm already stopping because I'm going to take the tires off. See, I take the tires off, but then I use them also as like a stand, so I can get to the screw better instead of it being at table level and not working very well. That screw fell down underneath the tire, so I'll grab that here in a second. Okay, well, I'll tell you one thing. It doesn't look too bad in here. you guys can hopefully see this. Get you a better view right here. See, the motor would turn this bigger gear here, and that one drives the drive shafts. Spins super fast because I'm hardly even doing anything. There's a little set screw there, and I have to get that loose, I'm gonna guess. The teeth are a little chewed on the very edge of this plastic gear, but it's fine to keep going. I mean, like, I don't even know why they're chewed at all, because the other gear doesn't go that far really. So now I'm gonna get that little tiny Allen out. Little teeny tiny. I mean, the nice thing is that the kit comes with all the things you need. That little set screw is in there good. Makes sense, it should be. Right there. I only need to turn it a little tiny bit, and it's already off. So now it looks like that without that little gear on it. Now we gotta get these two screws in here off. Those hold the motor on, must. But first I'm gonna unplug these wires here. Just got a hole on each side of that and that, just like that. The new one comes with these wires, so that's nice. We don't have to try to salvage them off of this motor. Now we can take those screws off, or out. I'm ready to catch it whenever it's ready to fall. There we go, it's loose now. There we go. This old motor looks pretty rough. I don't know if there's a stick in there or if that's something else. I don't know, it's definitely not the best of looking, but it ain't too bad. I guess I don't know what a normal one would look like that's not burnout, so I mean, that's used. This new one, of course, looks nice and new, but now let's get the new one out of the package. See here. This motor comes with, it shows the gearing options. Right there. I got the Stampede here. Yeah, I don't think I need to look at that. This is supposed to be the right motor, so we're just gonna go with it. I mean, they're like exactly the same. You couldn't tell the difference in them. I mean, there's like no difference. They're wrapped the same and everything. Same weight about and everything. One thing about them is they're magnetic. You get them near any other metal and they're attracted to it. So, let's get her in. See if the screws will get started. Okay, I got both screws started. It's got an adjustment here though. So you can adjust how close the pin is. This is the important part. Okay, that shouldn't come off, and I don't know how well you guys can see this, but in those little gaps there's like a little fan blade. See it move there when I spin the motor. On the old one, those were all ground off. I mean, they're not there anymore. I took this in like little pebbles of rocks and stuff, you know, like the fine ground rocks and stuff. I think they got in there, and then I destroyed those fins, but I really don't know like how important those fins are. I'm gonna guess they're important because they're there, but I don't know. It ran good for a long time after that. That was like not too long after I got it, but okay, so you can adjust how far away the motor is and stuff from it all. You want a little bit of play. That's probably about right there. I'll tighten that up and see how it ends up seeming. It seems about right. There's a little bit of play. I don't know how much. I can move it just the slightest bit and it plays, but works fine. Now we gotta hook these wires up. Black goes to black. Make sure they all do that good. Red goes to red. Okay, they're hooked up. Now I guess it's time to try it with a battery, because make sure everything works before we actually put it all together and then find out it doesn't work, and that would kind of suck. But if everything's right, there we go. Got steering. Can you guys see that? It's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll try to get you guys a side view of it so you guys can see how it's working. Okay, so we know it works now. Now we'll put it back together and we'll call it good, probably. I might compare the trucks a little bit. See, I just don't want to knock you guys over when I pull that apart. It's not the easiest to pull apart, but it's not like super hard, but okay. So this doesn't need to be sealed, it looks like. It just kind of slips on there just to protect the gears. No, it doesn't need to be waterproof, I guess, because there's no seal in it. And there's a hole in the bottom, just special, so the drive shaft can go right there. Which this truck's been through a lot. But hopefully it can go through a lot more. I think that's good. Now that should all be in there. Nice. I'm gonna look. I think these bearings are probably shot in here, but I mean it still drives. So I'm not gonna mess, like, I don't have nothing to replace them, so if they're shot, they're shot, and it doesn't really matter, but I just want to look at them here. If I can get this off, this plastic piece. There we go. Well, maybe I don't want to take that pin out, because I remember taking them out on the front and it was kind of a pain to get them back in. But it looks not the best. Pretty wore out is what it looks like to me, but I mean, look at that. I don't think a bearing's supposed to go in and out and back and forth like this and everything. I'm just gonna guess that that's probably not what it's supposed to do. That's just a guess, though. There we go. Got that back on. Now I'll put the tires back on this one. Okay, now a side-by-side comparison. Here's the old one. Motors in the back, two-wheel drive, back two wheels of driving. Front two wheels have nothing up here, it's kind of plain in there. Steering servo's here, ESC is here, and on this one, motor is here, about the same size motor. You get your rear drive shaft, well, you get your gearbox here, and you got your differential in there, driving those two wheels, and then you got a drive shaft running all the way to the front in here, underneath this plastic cover. Then it goes up here and hits these two drive shafts. You got your differential there. Then you got your ESC here, and your steering servo here. See, underneath this car, looks like that. There's your steering servo, that blue thing is. And then under this one, there's your steering servo. Can't really see it. They're the same truck pretty much. This one's got the wider base, different battery hold tray. This one's just got one spot for a battery. Just slides in there. This one, you pop this out. Let me see if I can get it. So you pop that arm out, put your battery in here, and then you gotta flip this arm around actually to get it in there. Ta-da, like that. But I'm not gonna close it. And you hook your battery up, that's all the same. ESC's pretty much the same. I mean, they're different, but to use them, they're the same, basically. I guess, I don't know what you'd call this pant box. I think it's, I don't know, a control box, something like that. On this one, it's here, right by the ESC, right there on the back. And on this one, ESC's here, and it's over here in the front, actually. That's the back. And then here's the front. And then this one, the old one's body, you have your 4 clips here. Looks like this. You have your antenna sticking up right there. And the new one, the antenna is super short, no clips on any corner, and you just pop it on, push this clip down, turn it, locks it in, and see what the bottom's like on this one. You hook this in the front shock tower here, and then when you clip that down, it'll hook in right here. You clip that down, it'll hook into the back shock tower, and then you lock it shut with that lock right there. This one, as you've seen, that one had some bracketing on the bottom. This one was just plain white, and I taped it so it wouldn't get wrecked as much. Sturdied it up a little bit. Anyways, excuse me. That is the side-by-side comparison. This one's got bigger wheels on it. If you look in there, it's a little more complicated. It's got everything. I mean, you got your drive shaft going in there and stuff, and this one you don't. So that's the side-by-side comparison, and I guess we got everything we wanted to fixed, I think. I will try this one and see if the suspension's right, and if I don't like it yet, then I'll change it to what I like, and you guys don't need to watch that. This one is back and running again. I think we'll keep it, and yeah, I guess that's it for this video then. So, like and subscribe, because that'd really help the channel. Watch this video as many times as you want to, because that also helps the channel. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.